Hey guys, my name is Sanjay, and today I'm going to show you how to build a villager-powered crop farm from Minecraft Java 1.16.4. This crop farm you can use potatoes, carrots, beetroot, and wheat. And this is our villager-powered crop farm here, guys. It's based off Impulse's SV design, with a slight modification of having the bed just in the middle here so the villager has a place to sleep, just so he doesn't try to use the bed if you're building a villager breeder. In this video, guys, I'm going to show you how to build this to begin with, so we'll get to that in a second, but I'm also going to show you how to connect it to a villager breeder so you can use it for all your villager breeder needs. So you can feed the villagers and have them breed. And I'm also going to be able to I'm also going to show you how to use it without a villager breeder attached. So you're actually able to use these guys to farm all the crops for you, and you're able to obviously collect them in a collection system. And I'll show you how to build that as well. Anyway, guys, let's get to it, and I'll show you how to build the initial farm to begin with. Right guys, let's get building this. I'm going to build this actually off the ground, as it's a little bit easier to show you guys, especially on a creative test world. You don't have to build it off the ground, you can build it on the ground, you can build it underground, you can build it way up in the sky, you can build it wherever you want, but I'm just going to build it off the ground, about 5 blocks, just so you can see the general creation of the farm. Anyway, let's get to it. So what we'll do is, this is going to be our center point block where you can see the glowstone and the composter are. This is going to be this block here. So what I'm going to do is you want to add a bit of dirt on each side, like so. And what we'll do is we'll punch this middle block out, we'll take a stair, we'll pop the stair in like that, and then we'll waterlog that stair. And I say that's going to be the middle part of our farm. So what we want to do on each side, there, 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 and there. So including this block, we want to count it by 9. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And you want to do that on all 4 sides. Right, once you've got all your sides in, what you want to do is you want to go to each side, and you want to start up at the top, and then you want to run a row of 9 dirt blocks down each side till you reach the bottom, like that, and then come around the other side and do the exact same on this one. And then you want to do the exact same going back up this direction, and if we flip back over around here, and then do the exact same coming down here, and you want to do that until you've got the other, all 4 so the other 2 done as well, and all 4 filled up, so it's 3 blocks thick. Right, and now we've got the basis of that filled in. What you want to do is you want to come to any side you want, and if you come 1 off the top block and do that, and then what you want to do is you want to make a zigzag pattern like so, all the way to the other side. And if you've done it correctly, it will match up exactly with the corner block of the next one. And you just want to continue that for the next 3 sides, so then all 4 sides have this zigzag pattern. And you will end up with something looking like this. All you want to do next is just fill in the holes, or the 4 holes in each side that are left over, and then the farm will look like this. And once we've got it looking like this, we then need to add the rest of the water sources in so the farm can actually keep itself hydrated so the crops can actually grow. And for this tutorial, I'm going to be using carrots. So what I want to do is, we want to take a stair block, and if you pop down any side, you need to put 2 on each side, but for this side we're going to come in, 1 from the top, and then right here, the second one in, pop a stair block down. For this, I'm going to take a trapdoor and pop a trapdoor on the side. You don't have to do this if you're building it on ground or underground, but if you're building it in the air, I would highly recommend. But since I'm building it up, that's why I'm going to be using the trapdoors. And then pop a water source in there as well. And if we come to the other side, just here, there's our top block. We'll come in 1, and then we'll pop a stair block like so. And then, of course, I'm going to put the trapdoor. You don't have to do that if you're not building it in there, but since I am, that's what I need to do. We'll do that. And then what we'll do is we want to do that on all of the other 3 sides, so we've got it on all 4 sides. Now that we have all the water in, which will keep the farm hydrated, we want to build a wall around the farm so the farmer villager actually can't escape. For this tutorial, I'm going to use glass. You don't have to, you can use any block you want, but I'm going to use glass so we're actually able to look into it. So what I want to do is you want to make a 2-high wall like so. But whatever you do, do not place it on the dirt, because the dirt is part of the farm and you need for obviously growing your crops. So it is just something like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that all the way around the farm. And as I say, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to, connect it to like a villager breeder, or how to connect it just up to like a storage system, just in case you don't want to build a villager breeder. But just now, if you build it all the way around, and I'll show you where to edit it once, we're going to build those 2 things. Now that we have our wall of glass in, if you are going to be building this outside, in any case of on the ground outside or up in the sky outside, I would recommend maybe putting a glass roof on it as well, just so there's no chance of a villager getting hit by lightning and turned into a witch, because that's bad for anyone's farm. Anyway, now that we've done that, we want to come down to this center point again, because this is the center point of our farm, and this is where you're going to place your workstation. So since it's going to be a farm villager, we're going to place a composter, and what I tend to do is I tend to place a bit of glowstone on top, just so that, the farm villager can't access the composter and then start depositing your carrots or potatoes what is in the composter to create bone meal, because you don't want that. You want him to be throwing it where you want him to be throwing it. But that's pretty much done. All we need to do now is you need to till all the land, and we need to plant down the crop of your choice. And once you follow all the steps, it should look a little something like this. The only thing we're missing is the bed. The bed is not 100% necessary, but I would recommend it if you are going to be attaching this to a villager breeder, or I would recommend it just in general so the villager is able to sleep, but the villager breeder especially because he will try and link to the beds at the villager breeder, but I will show you that in a minute when I show you how to connect it. But if you want to pop a bed down for a reason, I would pop a bed right there like that, and that way the villager's able to get out. But if you are putting a bed in it, make sure there's ample room, especially if you're putting a roof on. Make sure there's at least a couple, 3 blocks above the bed, because if the villager does jump out and land on the bed, he may suffocate in the blocks in the roof, and then you're going to lose your farmer villager. So yeah, definitely make sure there's enough room above. But yeah, that's it guys. The only thing we need to do is add a villager, and he should run over, connect, and there you go. That's them all synced up. Now, let me show you how to connect this to the villager breeder. Right guys, and this is actually how you connect it to the villager breeder. This is the villager breeder, which I'm not going to show you how to make. If you do wish to know how to make a villager breeder, I do have a video linked in the top right hand of my screen right now. Click on that link and it will take you how to make this sort of style villager breeder right here. This is how you do it guys. You literally come to either one of the 4 sides, and all I've done is I've popped 3 solid blocks underneath the glass, which is at the very end, the 3 blocks of glass as you can see. And then I've knocked out the middle 2 glass blocks. I've placed a trapdoor against, which would have been the 2nd glass block, like so, just it keeps this farmer villager in, but he's still able to throw carrots to the breeding villagers. And I've just popped a block on top. Obviously, if you've got a roof, you're not really going to be worried about this, and I would highly suggest making a roof for this, because I can't stress any further enough. If they get hit by lightning, they will turn into witches, and it's going to be a very bad day for you. But that's it, guys. There's really not much more to do other than when you're connected to a villager breeder. It's very easy and very basic. It's very, very, very simple. Anyway, guys, I also want to show you how to do this design as well, and this is just simply if you would like to, collect your carrots, potatoes, or any crop that you're growing. And as I say, if you are just interested in collecting the crops and you're not actually interested in the breeding of the villagers, this is the setup I would recommend right here. So as you can see, we've got a couple of hopper minecarts which collect the carrots that this farmer villager attempts to throw at this villager, but is unsuccessful because it gets picked up midair and then just gets filtered down into our double chest, which is below. And as you can see, it's got a decent amount of carrots in it already. I'm going to show you how to build this. So let me sort of clear these guys out, and I will build this from scratch so you guys can see how it's done. Right, as you can see, the villager was here, has gone on a little holiday. So this is starting from scratch. It's the same as the villager breeder. All I've done is I've come to one of the the very ends. That's the the 3 wide glass, and I've just put solid blocks underneath. But this one's slightly different. So we've got 1 solid block. We have a hopper pointing down, and we've got the slab. So we're able to open the double chest, as you can see. That's quite a basic setup. But I'll show you how to pop the village for the actual villager in itself. So what you want to do is you can use any block. For this, I'm going to use glass, as I've been using for this tutorial. Pop one off like that, and this is what the villager is actually going to stand on, if I can get back up. And then what you want to do is you just simply want to make the chamber for the villager to stand in, so he's not going to escape. So it's quite basic, just up like that, and it's 2 wide on each side. 2 tall on each side, as you can see. This is the most important part. It's of how we're going to be able to actually get the hopper minecarts in. So if you drop down here, you crouch, pop a rail on, take a hopper minecart, and pop a hopper minecart like that. Now, if you're able to, I'm going to take these back out, but that's fine. Get rid of the rail. As you can see, we're all highlighted on it. Pop the rail out. Right, let me just build this back up so we know about that, like so. And then that's our hopper minecart sort of there. But this is the most important part, because obviously you can see I've got these 2 glass blocks just to stop this villager coming in and annoying us. But take your trapdoor and pop the trapdoor like that, and then close it. If I'm not crouched. There we go. And that's what's going to prevent the villagers from escaping or pushing the hopper minecarts either side. Then take your full block that you're using. I'm using glass. We'll pop 1 at the top. Take a rail, pop 1 there. Take a hopper minecart again, pop that there. And then just simply knock out the block that's underneath it. And the hopper minecart will fall down just like so. And that's what's going to hold it in. And now we need to do, just to make sure they're not able to get past, is just pop a trapdoor like that. But don't close this one. Leave this one open. And if we just pop these 2 out, that is the whole system then made. Let's pop our villager back in. And then this guy, if I'm not following with him, now our farmer villager will try and come along and throw carrots at this guy, but he'll be unsuccessful, but as I say, because the hopper minecarts will actually catch the carrots in midair, and then that's how it's going to get filtered into the chest below. Easy guys, easy, simple. And if this is what you want, as I say, this is how to do it without building the villager breeder, and you just want to simply collect the crops, this is how I'd recommend doing it. One last thing before we wrap up, guys, make sure the farmer villager is always in the farm first, especially with his bed, and especially for the breeder side of things, because if he's not got a bed, he may try and sleep in one of the beds for the breeder, and it's going to give you a bad day. That's for sure. And on this one as well, because if he's not, then that guy who's in the chamber, he may then become the farmer, and it's just going to mess things up. It's always easier to make sure the farmer's in first. Anyway, guys, that is how you make a villager-powered crop farm for Minecraft 1.16.4 for Minecraft Java. I hope you have liked the video today. If you have, by all means drop a like on the video, that'd be really cool. And if you are new to the channel and it's the first time you're watching me and my tutorials, then please consider subscribing as well. That'd really be cool of you and really help me and my channel as well. Anyway guys, that's it for me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys!